20 games and 2 of 4 series. They meet New York Yankees. Booney in his 3rd season at the helm, besting a previous career high. There is power around every corner. Of the Cubs led the league in ERA and led all the base up innings. Although that last week for the Indians meant Yankees ended their schedule losing 6 of 8. What's new?
So many years for the Yankees, and now DJ with the inside-out approach.
Sends a ball well hit out to right center field
by Bieber, flat middle of the plate. 282 pounds.
Gone into the ball game. Fashion losing 6 of 8. The home on a strike to the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks.
So a nice job for the Yankees coming out.
Series, but for game 1 between the Reds and the Braves as Hicks strikes out. And that he's in media. Players are very aware that the state
4 home runs this year, 67 at home.
Chopper to third. Jose Ramirez, our broadcast crew, Buster Olney tonight. Hello, Buckies would like to consider him moving forward.
Not played much this year, the last several years.
Very good strike to ball caller. There's a breaking ball swatted to shortstop for Linda with a 2-0 lead tonight. Eric Cole tonight will highlight Jose Ramirez switch hitting MVP camped on Tuesday. 7 strong innings. Cole finished the season.
Homer, Aaron Judge. Now you don't give up 3, you're Garrett.
Over 4 runs a game. And that is the smallest total among.
To believe those stats, those names are better switch hitters, and they could put the ball in play.
Easy, put the ball in play. Hard to do against Cole and
teams in baseball. The Yankees, one of the worst. Think about this.
0-2 the count to Cesar Hernandez.
Buster community.
Back-to-back strikeouts open the ball.
Top of the zone, a contact hitter.
With 4 straight switch hitters. This ball results in an infield pop. Talked about this when we went on the air. Cut it right down the middle. East ball to Aaron Judge. That got the Yankees off to. Guy that began his career with the Indians in that uniform. Breaking ball that's hit on the ground to Lindor. For his final 14 at the plate during the regular season. No head-to-heads.
You see a pitcher, the more familiar you are, if you're friends.
Nice travel and logistics during the off Bieber's glove, and Torres is going to
with should be a pretty routine out ground ball.
Gardner finished ground ball here. 1-1.
Wide
strike zone. I checked around before the game. This is what I got back.
You look at the vantage point.
Ground ball for Ramirez
at the plate, and you know this game it won't play.
Baker's been behind the plate. Major league managers uncomfortable, but for Aaron Boone and we're yet to see that paid attention to all 12 of his regular seasons. Ball and 2 strikes the count to Higashioka, and he gets him swinging there. Well, tomorrow the National League side of the wild card bracket begins.
He said, because I'm just dying to get back out on the field.
Reyes and Naylor here for Cleveland.
And Santana better make him get it down.
Another one that's chased up in the strike zone. Is there an 8-1 or a 7-2? Is there one of them in Chicago? And Reyes is behind a ball full of pitchers on that roster as Reyes chases a breaking ball.
Breaking ball you've been looking for, but from Cole.
Naylor hit 230 from San Diego. There's some hard contact out to has an extra base hit with 2 gone in the second.
Behind the baseball. Home run a little bit. So not. Ball in 3-2 this year. That's the worst in the history of the game.
The drive out to left, handled, however.
The presumptive Cy Young, for 2020, but when it comes,
Gary Sanchez calls him the machine, and literally
Strike counts result in a punch out. You got one here. It was a first pitch fastball.
really good 90-mile-an-hour cutter to DJ LeMahieu, and he
Missed with it.
home runs tonight. We've seen all three.
The pitch high, deep, and just fouled in the pre-modern era.
Pre-modern, okay.
So, 2 balls and a strike to Voit with 2 out and a man. Catches a lot of the strike zone. That's headed for the gap in. The plate will be too late, and it's 3-0 New York.
9 miles an hour, a little cement mixer. Phil Nevin waves him in 2 seasons. In order to play baseball, it's a game. He's the first one to tell you he does not have his.
Yeah, and he gets Stanton to strike out on it. A couple of 2 for his last 33, but gets a start here tonight. Cole misses the night. I mean, we're only in the big breaking balls. So much for my 8-1 upset pick in this first game. And there's a base hit.
You can ambush him. 11 for 23, 4.
Last 21.
Put the ball in play, put the pressure on. There he sees the ball in the dirt and goes. Again, that's what I'm talking.
I think the nice deke by Glaber. 4B.com/rally. Ball game against Shane Bieber. Now it's Cesar Hernandez with 2 gone. For switch hitters, the 87 Cardinals. What's your boy shorten up swing?
I like it. 1 by Torres, 1 by Hernandez, and a good decision there.
That the Indians have had to get on the board with 2 runners on.
His last 11 hits.
And that's a.
Matty, I was about to say his last 11. Now his last 12 hits have been. And Ramirez continues his sizzling.
And he gets him with the gas. His firmest velocity. And MLB has you covered on Facebook, Insta for Garrett Cole with 6 strikeouts in 3 innings.
Strike.
On the ground for Ramirez.
using a curveball more. So Matt
16. Evers in 2 strikes, 1 away, bases empty. Went back to the curveball and lost him.
Computer, you just see it. Good fastball there.
Sent out to left center field and off the. Virtually all the damage tonight, Alec.
Pour it out over the plate. Center field.
At least in the conversation with Clayton Kershaw and others.
Good call so far.
First pitch.
His previous starts this year.
As you'd expect. At
BI single.
It's 5-1 Yankees. Aaron Judge has added the pulling of next 3-2, and the curveball puts him away.
Fastball and then ended with a nasty break.
All the runs are earned. LeMahieu aboard with 2 in and 2 away. And a breaking ball that's hit up the line. And that time he chased it. That one was Aaron. Thanks for the visit here. So you told us before the
job of mixing his entire repertoire.
Look, ground ball for Gio Urshela.
That way tonight so far.
Booney, one more Cole tonight. Home run against Garrett Cole tonight.
Great swing. Put it in.
I mean, that ball was crushed. My goodness. Josh Naylor isn't having any trouble with Cole, that's for sure. Adding a home.
Garrett Cole shook Hickey off a changeup. The tying run on second base with Santana on the mound in the previous.
Gas. Not
Down. that.
Chase that elevator into the 5th in Cleveland in a 5-2. We're not sure if he held up or not on the. You have a sense for.
And look, I think this time with the eyes, whoever looks hitterish, whoever looks like they have.
And takes a cold strike.
Good fastball there. Stanton obviously looking slide.
Urshela behind 0-1. Of the 7 strikeouts,
His best. Better rhythm, better break. Another good breaking ball there.
for Gleyber Torres.
We hit this pretty hard last at bat. 6 breaking balls in a row. If I'm
The next 2-2. That's hit in the air out to deep left field. Naylor giving
on the second fastball.
the second 2. The year for Shane Bieber, and it comes in his postseason day.
And a curveball. Runs in 4 2/3. He allowed 7 runs, and he reminded us all that we're trying to crown Bieber, but he's reminding us that
Yankees on top by 5. Indians pitching coach Carl Willis good enough to take a moment with us on the telecast tonight.
You know, he does slip, as all pitchers do, but that wasn't a factor. I just.
in how good is Garrett Cole? 9 strikeouts tonight, as you.
Lindor softly served into center field. Hit.
And Hicks did not get a very good jump.
Earlier, the Yankees' first-year pitch.
It wasn't just a monologue. He listened first.
A part of a 1-2-3 bottom of the 5th.
Postseason in the history of the game is fun.
Phil Maton continues.
And this was so 2020, guys, when the Indians.
What they said is, we can't even go to. We're happy to be playing baseball. Would we rather be playing it?
You know, in the case of the Padres, who open the attic, will get the opener tomorrow, Buster, but we circumstance, and we'll talk about that as we continue. Very quick game. 10 or more strikeouts, double digits. To the
Sounds good.
vacated left side of the infield.
Well, one of the things, Matt, is that Cole, we know the reason why he got Shio Park. So you have to match him. You can't match Cole, but you have to try.
Recall for at-bats and plate appearances.
Way absolutely taken aback by his level of knowledge, and most importantly, his
All pitch at 80% after he signed the 9-year deal. And he's just struck out his 11th, 7th. Still 7-2 New York.
2-pitch pitchers.
Called on the final day of the regular season. And there's ball 4 to hit. Back with you tomorrow, not once but twice. Alex, Buster, and I have the call. Roger Maris and user Alex Rodriguez.
Wow. Tracked. Stanton and of course
The fists rolled out to first base for Santana. Add to the 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Naquin Camp.
and I like the 8 at Garrett Cole.
About any of that doesn't count. 0-0 stats at this point.
2 Yankees.
Tough angle. And for the Yankees, 6 through 9 hitters tonight.
Cam Hill takes over here with 2 gone in the 7th.
He already signed up for CrossFit with me in between games.
Excited for doubleheaders, but series in the same day, it's a new one for us.
And continuing to damage, earning it like a big guy.
With a 2-run homer. And this one has turned in.
And we talked about early.
Home run total at the age of 36, particular in the ALCS.
The Yankees winning and advancing.
Done on the ground to Ramirez.
Of New York are expecting.
With the exception of Naylor, and then the RBI double by Jose. Naylor sends that one into center. His 3rd
Young, former Cy Young world champion.
postseason game since game 3 of the. And And he gets him, number 12.
And great mechanics. You have 98 pitches. You probably don't want more starts, hopefully for the rest of October.
Got Tyler Glass now to try to finish it off tomorrow.
And Jordan Baker's had a terrific night behind the plate. We mentioned
Ball hit on the ground for Urshela. It's been a night that's belonged to the Yankees and Garrett. High chopper, and Hill's got it.
Good thing we heard from folks on social media.
3 for 3 with a walk. Great. And then they lose 15 of 20 as Judge strikes. And I mean
that you want to find out is which team is going to show
teams tomorrow. The Cincinnati Reds. High drive out to center for DeShield. Late, and Luis Cessa will work the ball. Who has been quiet tonight. Continue just caved in for the Indians. And Lindor goes, but the White Sox settled into and tomorrow they've got gone.
So it looks like 3 games at home. You agreed. And if you're Carrasco, I can tell you what he's going to do.
They've qualified for the postseason. The Indians are very
like this too, just being a reporter watching it.
It's from behind, and when you struggle so and often for the Indians.
At least get through this without burning an addition. Voit gets a hold of one out to deep left, and Nick
against that tough wall. Nice play. Tough.
I think this actually will, if you're Aaron Boone, you hope you don't even think about it.
It's something the big fella gets a hold of one and has it.
Takes the pressure off, and and if you see the reaction of the Yankee
here in the 9th.
Matty, not the biggest hit of the night, but one of the biggest hit for the long run relief.
It may come as interesting to some fans.
Huge for the Yankees. One more missing. Mr. Gary
Scored tonight. Not sure much is going to change for the Yankees, to your earlier point out. There are no
3 ERA on the road. 4.
2-2 to Gardner, slapped into center field.
Wade Boggs style
Tonight. And that'll take.